All right, Ash Jr. and I are going to read 5-minute Snuggle stories. They're from Disney here. Who wrote this one? Let's see. The one we're reading is going to be the Aristocats one. So that one was written by Calliope Glass. Calliope Glass. All right, here we go. And you picked this one out, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I don't think I've ever read this one, and I haven't watched Aristocrats in a long time, so my voices are going to be way off, right? That's okay, though, right? We're good? All right, here we go. The Birthday Wish. Good night, my loves. I think that's Zsa Zsa Gabor who normally does that voice, but I don't think I have as good Zsa Zsa Gabor. So, good night, my loves, Duchess said. Her tail swished softly as she gave each of her kittens, Berlazzi, Toulouse, and Marie, a tender nuzzle. Sleep tight, kiddos, O'Malley said as he tucked them in. Berlazzi and Toulouse purred happily, but Marie didn't want to go to bed. Please, may I go to the party tonight? She asked. I promise to be very good. Duchess smiled back and shook her head. Scat Cat will have other birthday parties and you can go to when you're older. For now, you need a good night's sleep. Duchess and O'Malley left and shut the door quietly behind them. Marie listened to Berlozzi begin to snore softly, and then Toulouse's whiskers began twitching. Soon both her brothers were fast asleep. But Marie was wide awake. What do you think she's going to do? Sneak! Uh-oh. Voices drifted from downstairs and then music. Duchess and O'Malley were throwing a birthday party for their friend Scat Cat. He was a jazz musician who had helped Duchess and the kittens when they were separated from their owner, which is the events of the movie, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you've watched the movie, have you? No.
I haven't.
Have you watched Aristocrats? It's probably on Disney Plus, isn't it? Yeah. Marie sighed. Oh, how she wished she were allowed to join them. Why, Scat Cat was her friend too. It wasn't fair.
Yeah. I've listened to this book before.
Yeah? After all, Marie could laugh and dance and sing as well as any grown-up. Would you think it was fair if you couldn't go to a birthday party?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it, Marie thought. She could sneak into the party if she looked like an adult.
We'll have to be taught to be an adult.
Yeah. Tiptoeing carefully, she made her way down the stairs. The coat closet would be full of things she could use to disguise herself. The noise from the ballroom became louder as Marie slipped into the dark closet. She rummaged around, trying things on. The feather boa tickled her nose. The frilly bonnet wasn't glamorous enough for a party. The dark glasses made it impossible for Marie to see anything. And finally, she found the perfect disguise. Marie thought she looked very grown up. Marie crept into the parlor and looked around. Scat Cat was leading the band in a fast-paced jazz number. Duchess and O'Malley were chatting with some cats in the corner, but most of the cats were dancing. They danced on the floor, on the table. There were even cats swinging from the chandelier. Marie wanted to dance too. But I have to stay quiet, she reminded herself. I mustn't get caught. This is a beautiful house, someone said. Marie turned around to see a lady cat wearing a sparkly collar. She was talking to Marie. Thank you, Marie said, and then she slapped a paw over her mouth. She was in disguise as a guest. No one could know this was her house. I mean, Marie added in a hurry, I think so too. The lady cat gave Marie, excuse me, a funny look. Marie decided to change the subject fast. I like your collar, she said. Ah, I like your hat, the cat said. Maria beamed. It was working. Her disguise was perfect. Nearby, a cat in an apron appeared carrying a large platter. Who wants ice cream? Tuna ice cream, he said. Ooh, I do. Maria raised her hand and jumped up and down. And then she remembered she was supposed to act like a grown-up tonight. The aproned cat handed her a bowl. Would you eat tuna ice cream?
No.
No? Why not?
It's not good. I don't like tuna.
Have you had tuna ice cream? So then how do you know it's not good?
Because I don't like tuna.
You don't like tuna? Maybe. The apron cat handed her a bowl. Thank you very much, young fella. Oh, thank you very much, young fella, Marie said in her best adult voice. As she tasted the ice cream, she purred loudly. Tuna was her favorite. Later, some of the guests played party games. Maria enjoyed the charades, but Pin the Tail on the Doggy was her favorite. She won every round. As Maria removed her blindfold, the band started playing a new tune and Scat Cat put his trumpet down. You're on your own, fellas, he said to the band. This birthday cat's got a date with the dance floor. Scat Cat walked over to Marie. Ma'am, he said with a wink, may I have this dance? Marie forgot all about getting in trouble and she put her little paw on his and Scat Cat led her out onto the dance floor. Enjoying the party, Marie? Scat Cat asked. Oh, yes, Marie replied. And then she gasped, oh, who's Marie? She asked, trying to cover up her mistake. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me, Scat Cat said. Let's just dance. The music swelled and Marie took Scat Cat's advice. She swayed, bopped, and jumped to the beat, and then as the piano trilled, Scat Cat spun her around like a top. Maria whirled and her disguise went flying off. Oh no, what do you think's going to happen?
Well, she's going to get in trouble.
You think she's going to get in trouble? Oh, I think so. Look. Marie! The music stopped and everyone stared. Maria's disguise was gone and her mother was marching right towards her. Young lady, you are supposed to be in bed, Duchess said. Maria looked up sadly. I'm sorry, Mama, she said. I didn't mean to disappoint you. Maria felt terrible for making her mother angry. Hey now, said a rumbly voice. Maria looked up. It was Scat Cat. Say, Duchess, it is my birthday, Scat Cat said.
Well, it was Scat Cat's birthday.
It was.
Decide everything.
He gets, well, you don't get to decide everything on your birthday, right?
Yeah, what is it?
Some things? Yeah. And Maria's my friend. How about letting her stay? Scat Cat leaned over toward the birthday cake on the table. It's my birthday wish, he said. Then he blew out all the candles and winked at Marie. She smiled back. Duchess sighed, looking closely at Marie and Scat Cat. Well, just this once, I suppose. But you're going to bed early tomorrow night, Marie. Understood? Marie nodded happily. Thank you, Mama. I promise I'll never sneak out again. And so Marie stayed at the party, singing and dancing and talking with the grown-ups. Finally, it was time for everyone to go home. And Maria was as sleepy as she could ever been. As Duchess carried her up to bed, Marie heard Scat Cat call, Thanks for coming to my party, Marie. Happy birthday, Scat Cat, Marie called back. Thank you for the dance. You think Marie's tired? Yeah. Marie couldn't stop smiling as Duchess tucked her back into bed with her brothers. She would never forget her special night and Scat Cat's birthday wish. All right. That's all for tonight, right? Good night. I love you.
It's not even nighttime.
Good Good night, I love you.